Hey, what's up, guys? So next video here, and we want to finish this mission. So I went ahead and I got rid of the teleporter pad. And what I did is I turned on the mod that lets you use this device here, and any beacon that you place down can become a teleport. We also expanded the base here because we need to set up a concrete furnace, a forge, and a cement mixer. So while I did farming and I wanted to farm up some coffee, and I found some seeds and I planted them out there and I grew them just so that we could get the worm. And we've basically farmed up as much as we can. So like we got this thing making the fertilizer so we can make gunpowder way easier. The alteration bench. So this is exciting. So as you can see, I've got the composite armor here, and which looks pretty cool. We're going to do this here. I've actually set up so we have a teleport beacon at the swamp base. We've got the one at our main base, the swamp base. And I've already gone ahead while it was doing all this stuff, and I went to that little place that we had down there and I put a beacon there just to speed up this video. We've made the electric synthesizer for oxygen, so we don't need oxide anymore. This thing will actually just fill these up with air, purified water. The fridge, we have no ice. So while we're down there, we should actually shovel some ice. We've got a shovel with us. We've expanded the base with 3 more squares here, just so that when we get the another machine, we have a spot to put it. That's exciting. So what I want to do here is we're going to do the helmet. And that's going to be, can see world bosses on the map and 15% extra crit damage. And I'll kind of walk you through, there's obviously a lot of different ways you can do your build. I'm going to do it, I really like running and jumping, so I'm going to try and set it up so that I use no stamina when I jump. And I'll show you how we do that. So the head piece, that's probably our best piece there. We got a chest piece. That's pants, boots. So here, so let's wait on the chest. So let's do gloves. Which is going to be this, which is going to be extra weight capacity and 4 extra suit spots. And that can't be bad, right? Carry more stuff. We're going to go down and finish that mission too. And because we have the contact radio on us, we're going to be able to actually start the next mission from down there, in case it wants us to go somewhere close. So there's the gloves done. So here's the big one, the pants. So 30% combat speed, minus 30% stamina consumed by jumping. So this is the key. So we're going to put one of those on our legs and one of those on our boots. And that's going to give us minus 60% stamina consumed while jumping. Because they do stack. And they actually stack with a talent. There's a talent that's going to reduce it by another 50%. And that's going to make jumping use no stamina. And then the chest piece, we have a couple options. We have less perceived threat, but I'm actually going to do the nutrition one, which gives us another stomach space and 10% food duration, so that we can actually get more food buffs once we get the kitchen stuff going. And these are pretty easy to farm up here as well. Now, there was a big update as well. And what they did is they went through the talent tree, they redesigned the talent tree, they moved some stuff around, but they made it so that like when you learn composite armor, you don't have to go in and put talents into all 5 pieces, you just learn the entire composite armor. And when they grandfathered that system in, it actually gave us a whole bunch of extra talent points. Like I think we had like 8 or 9 talent points that we can put back into stuff. Here's our assault rifle. And there's an advanced sniper scope, so we get more zoom, 35% critical damage, and hardened point penetration. I feel like this is probably the best for a sniper rifle. Advanced reaping, 50% yield when reaping plants. So we're going to put that on our platinum sickle as well. And then 25% yield from mining titanium. We're going to put that on our cold steel pickaxe. We don't care about the hemorrhage. We care about the extra 50% to yield. That's a big deal because if we do start growing exotic plants, we want to be able to get as many red exotics as we can from that. And just growing anything in general, like when we start doing the food. And then our pickaxe. I like the extra titanium. That is pretty much the hardest thing for us to find since we're not living in the volcanic zone. So it's going to be pretty hard to find titanium. Obviously, if we put the thumper at that starting cave that we did in the first episode, where we first built our base up there, there was a lot of titanium in there. Okay. And look at that, extra spots now. We've also got warm coffee in, so that's going to boost our temperature here. So hopefully it doesn't get so cold when we're in that zone. Wow, it's 6 o'clock. So we're just going to quickly sleep here. I do have the add-on. I don't know if I had it on last video, but it's hard to see now with this thunderstorm. But no more purple haze in the forest area. It actually helps our computer performance as well. And I'm not a big fan of the purple haze. So there's a few things we got to do here. So for one, let's go check those exotics. So I'll show you how this works. So you just pull this out, left click, and then on the left hand side it brings our cave base, swamp base, main, the ice mission base. So let's go to our swamp base first. We're going to get a loading screen here because we're going to a whole different zone. We're just going to fill up. Yeah, so all we're going to do here is go to those exotics drills and just fill them up with fuel. And then we will teleport over to the ice zone since we've completed all parts of the mission except for the set up a small encampment. And we'll see what else they're going to require from us. And these little portable beacons here, they give you a stack of those when you make the remote. I didn't even see that needler there. Crocodile. Okay, this thing seems to do some more damage now. I'm liking that. I would like to do more damage with that, so maybe we got to put more. So I'll show you what I'm saying with the tech tree here. I should really have done this back of the base. So composite armor. See how there used to be 5 different ones? And now they've got a nice mouse over effect. So we've got some points. I've already used some. So now obsidian armor, I just put 1 point into it and we get all 5. Which is really cool. They did that with all the armors, and they just moved some stuff around, I guess, getting ready for the expansion. So I won't put any more points in right now. Maybe I'll do the talent points here. Where was I? Adventure. See, this is what we got to get down to. The less stamina by jumping. So we need some more levels. Like, we're already barely going to use any stamina just by running and jumping. It just lets us cover a lot of ground really quickly. Okay. Let's go to the ice mission base now. This is definitely a cool mod, especially if you're playing by yourself on like a really big map. And we're up here, right? See if it has to stay on the ground or if I can just pick them up as I go. Okay, so now we've got to deliver some stuff. We got to deliver ice. Which is tough. We need super cool ice, frozen ore, and cold steel ingots. So those are going to be back at base. But let's get some ice while we're here. We are in the middle of a storm too, hey? Let's just get in here and cook some meat here quick. We'll do some talent points. I've already pulled the ice borers up and brought them back. So, talent points here. So let's go to tier 4 here. We have the kitchen, which we do want to do. Electric carpentry bench, that'll replace our other one. Automated pistol defense. That would be cool. Electric deep mining vein. We should probably just get those. Yeah, so we are going to do more stuff into all these guns, but for now we want to get the right here. So 2 more points. Right now we're getting 60%, and so 70% reduced stamina by jumping. A little bit of a storm here going on. So let's go back to main base. And we'll get, sometimes we get this on the, that's the only thing. If you don't put it inside the building, you can fall through the ground and then you'll get a loading screen and you have to reload the game. So it's best to actually put these on the floor inside your base, which is what we're going to do. Like on a foundation. Get rid of some of this stuff here. Look, 13 hours we get out of putting that much ice in. So that's pretty cool. We have 85 super cooled ice. So we're going to need that, 25 frozen ore, and 25 cold steel ingots. So if we want to do cold steel ingots, we need steel. That's going to require us to get we're going to have to get some iron to be able to do that, I think. Let's see, unless we can make some iron here quick. I don't think we can. Because we need 25 cold steel ingots. We're going to get 23 there. So maybe we can call down a little bit. We have a little bit here. We need 250. So we've got to sell some more of these exotics. We're going to get 400 exotics back. And we have those deep orgos. So the cool thing is if we get a meteor shower happening, we know that that exotic vein has been depleted. Because we will not get a meteor shower until we've depleted an entire exotic vein. So we're not even going to check on that other one until we get a meteor shower. Okay, this is cool. So we're going to have enough here. It's going to make a cold steel, so we'll have our 25. Ice mission base. Probably get a loading screen here. Super cool. What do we... we need frozen ore as well. But that we can get just by hitting nodes. Oh my god. We almost died there, boys. That was scary. $40 more ice. Please, no more polar bears. What do we need? 11 more? Okay, mission complete. Let's go back to main base here before we get too carried away. So wow, we got some serious exotics there too, which is super cool. Arctic fur. Gun. Yeah, we need to do some mining, that's for sure. So that's exciting. So there's one more mission done. Oh, the upgrades, that's cool. So we've completed this mission here. I got us 375 Ren, 450 exotics. So they're going to want us to go here, which is cool since we have this ice mission base, we can teleport there. And the marshlands, which is there. So that's not bad. That's really close to that teleport spot. And then here, that's a little bit of a hike there. And we're not ready for that. We need to do some mining. We need to repair our guns. Maybe have a backup gun, I'm thinking. But yeah, that's exciting. Our first Arctic mission down. And I like that we get to keep a bunch of this stuff too. So we'll catch up with you guys next time, and we'll jump on this new mission.